In the strategic waters of Southeast Asia, a region where history, commerce, and geopolitics collide, the stakes have never been higher. Here, the Philippines and Indonesia are making waves, together, forging a partnership that's as much about the future as it is about the present. Their joint naval exercises, known as Corpat Filindo, are far more than routine drills. They're a bold and unmistakable display of unity and resolve in these uncertain times. Ships, sailors, and aircraft from both nations are working side by side, not only sharpening their operational skills, but also building trust and camaraderie that can only come from shared experience at sea. The world is watching closely as these two maritime powers strengthen their alliance, sending a message that echoes far beyond their own shores. The mission is clear: create a safer maritime environment, deter illegal activities, and keep vital sea lanes open for all who depend on them. These exercises rigorously test communication, coordination, and rapid response to real-world threats, whether it's responding to distress calls, intercepting suspicious vessels, or managing unexpected incidents at sea. The timing is no accident. With tensions simmering in the South China Sea and regional security challenges mounting, Manila and Jakarta are taking proactive steps to safeguard their interests and assert their presence. They're not waiting for trouble to find them. They're actively shaping their own future, demonstrating readiness and resolve. This is about more than just military might. It's about protecting sovereignty, ensuring the safety of global trade routes, and upholding the rules that keep the seas open and free. The drills are a visible sign of deepening friendship, mutual respect, and a shared commitment to international law and peaceful cooperation. For sailors and leaders alike, these exercises are a practical step toward regional stability, giving them the experience and confidence to face any challenge together. Each maneuver, each coordinated action, builds a bridge of cooperation and trust in the heart of the Indo-Pacific, reinforcing the idea that unity is strength. The message is clear: together, they're stronger, more resilient, and better prepared for whatever the future may hold. And as these exercises unfold, the world is taking note, recognizing a new chapter of partnership and determination in Southeast Asian waters. These drills go beyond mere tactics. They're about forging lasting bonds and deepening the friendship between the Philippines and Indonesia. It's a commitment to mutual growth and understanding. When sailors live and work together at sea, they build a level of trust and camaraderie that no treaty or agreement can match. This trust is the foundation of their cooperation. This personal connection is the glue of a real alliance, creating bonds that are as strong as the steel of their ships. The Celebes Sea is not just a body of water. It is a vital lifeline for international commerce, and a tempting target for pirates and smugglers who threaten peace. Joint patrols mean more vigilant eyes on the water, making it increasingly difficult for criminals to hide or operate undetected. Their cooperation ensures the protection of not just their own shores, but also the safety of global shipping lanes, which are crucial for international trade. This partnership extends beyond annual drills. They share critical intelligence, coordinate border security efforts, and respond to natural disasters together, providing aid and relief to those in need. The world sees a united front, ready and willing to keep the peace and maintain stability in the region. For their people, it means safer communities, secure livelihoods, and a brighter future for generations to come. For the region, it's proof that local solutions, driven by regional cooperation, work best in addressing shared challenges. Regional challenges demand regional teamwork, and these two nations are leading the way, setting an example for others to follow. The heart of Corpat Filindo is interoperability, making two navies act as one. They align tactics, test communications, and drill for real-world emergencies. Sailors face tough, realistic scenarios, live fire, complex maneuvers, and rapid crisis response. Each navy brings unique strengths: the Indonesians' archipelago experience, the Filipinos' modernizing fleet. They swap best practices, learn from each other, and adapt together. This cross-training sharpens skills and builds confidence. The result? a combined force greater than the sum of its parts. Their unity deters threats and helps prevent conflict before it starts. By showing they can operate seamlessly, they send a message. Their waters are secure. It's not just about fighting, it's about keeping the peace. Every drill makes both navies more capable and adaptable. And that's the real power of partnership. These joint drills target threats that cross borders: terrorism, piracy, and smuggling. The Sulu and Celebes seas have long been havens for extremists and criminals. Sailors trained to board suspicious vessels, respond to hostage crises, and intercept fast boats. They also tackle drug smuggling, human trafficking, and illegal fishing. By patrolling together, they cover more ground and make life harder for criminals. Quick intelligence sharing and coordinated action keep them a step ahead. For coastal communities, this means greater safety and economic security. Together, they're building a safer, more prosperous future for their border regions. The location of these drills is no coincidence. It's a global crossroads. Trillions in trade pass through these waters, making security here everyone's business. By working together, Manila and Jakarta are vital guardians of the world's commerce. Their unity sends a message. Southeast Asian nations are taking charge of their own security. This isn't about targeting any one country, but about upholding international law and peaceful dispute resolution. A united front deters aggression and lowers regional tensions. The drills show strategic autonomy, building local capabilities, not just relying on outsiders. It's a sign of a maturing security architecture in the Indo-Pacific. Their cooperation strengthens sovereignty and inspires confidence. The world is watching and taking them seriously. This partnership didn't happen overnight. It's decades in the making. As archipelagic neighbors, the Philippines and Indonesia have always faced shared maritime challenges. Early joint patrols were simple, but necessity drove them to work together. Over time, the drills grew more sophisticated, adapting to new threats and technologies. After each exercise, both sides review and refine their tactics, keeping the partnership fresh and effective. Years of collaboration have built deep trust and personal ties between their militaries. Many senior officers first met as young sailors during these very drills. Open communication now runs from command centers to ship decks. This legacy of trust is the real strength of Philindo, a model for regional defense cooperation. It's a partnership built to last. Corpat Philindo is a showcase of modern naval power. Frigates, corvettes, patrol boats, and aircraft all play their part. Drills include tight formation sailing, search and rescue missions, and at-sea refueling. Real-time data sharing creates a common operational picture. Everyone sees the same map, from admiral to deckhand. Communication is the invisible link that makes joint action possible. Special forces teams practice boarding suspect vessels, sometimes rappelling from helicopters or speeding in on boats. These high-stakes scenarios test skill, courage, and teamwork under pressure. The training is demanding, and that's the point. It ensures both navies are ready for anything the sea throws at them. Practical, hands-on drills turn plans into real capability. That's how they stay prepared for the unexpected. The success of Corpat Philindo is just the beginning. Both nations plan to expand these drills with more complex scenarios: anti-submarine warfare, amphibious landings, even cyber defense. The partnership is a foundation for broader regional security. Already, Malaysia is part of trilateral patrols, and other Southeast Asian nations may join. Even partners from outside the region, Australia, Japan, the US, could take part in future multilateral exercises. The goal isn't a formal alliance, but a flexible network of like-minded nations. By pooling resources and sharing responsibility, they build a more resilient maritime order. The Philippines and Indonesia are leading this trend, actively shaping a safer future. One joint exercise at a time, the circle of cooperation grows. These joint naval drills are more than just a military routine. They represent a significant milestone in the evolving landscape of regional defense. They're a turning point for Southeast Asian security, signaling a new era of collaboration and mutual trust between neighboring nations. The Philippines and Indonesia are showing what real partnership looks like: unity, readiness, and a shared resolve to protect their people and their waters. Their cooperation not only strengthens both nations individually, but also enhances the collective security of the entire region. By working together, they set a new standard for the region, inspiring others to follow their example of unity and preparedness. Together, they're building a resilient security architecture based on trust, shared interests, and a vision for lasting peace. In a tense Indo-Pacific, this alliance stands as a beacon of proactive leadership. Their message is clear: security comes from cooperation, not confrontation or conflict. The world is watching as they defend the maritime commons by upholding international law, not by resorting to force or intimidation. Corpat Filindo is about empowerment, about neighbors taking responsibility for their own security and future. It's about neighbors taking charge of their destiny, standing tall and proud as guardians of their seas. They're not waiting for outsiders to dictate their fate. They're forging their own future, investing in their people, and building capabilities for generations to come. This is a new chapter for Southeast Asia, one defined by hope, determination, and a commitment to peace. It's a story written by nations working together for the common good, shaping a safer and more united region for all.